Blues, booze, and blood.
There are legends of people with the gift of making music so true. It can conjure spirits from the past and the future.
I'm Otis, the Rev Roper.
And I'm Brandon Roper.
And together we came back out of retirement to be the Super Roper Brothers.
Am I supposed to do the guitar thing? No.
No?
Nah.
No? Not even on the blues? Not even on the blues?
But you know I don't know how to.
Come on.
Come on,
Feel it in your blood. Come on.
All right, fine. All right, that's all you get for free.
All right.
So, we just saw Sinners by Ryan Coogler. And it was a really interesting premise. We didn't really know much going in, but we watched it and we really liked it.
This is one of those films I'm glad I walked into blind. Ryan Coogler, just fantastic, man. That's all we got to say about it. Stellar performances by every actor that we saw in this film.
Oh yeah, everybody came at the top of their game. You've got Hailee Steinfeld. You've got Michael B. Jordan playing
in a Ryan Coogler film.
I know you're shocked. Yes, but Michael B. Jordan playing two characters in this film, and each one of them having their own differences. Each one of them having their own style. Delroy Lindo plays a blues harpist,
kind of like that.
That's a harp, yes. So, yeah, fantastic work. Very well done. The setting is almost a character in the movie. The music is almost a character in the movie.
The music
is a character.
In the
it really is.
Like,
will somebody take me in your eyes?
But it also can pierce the veil between life and death.
oh my goodness.
And everybody does a great job. New guy, Miles Cato.
We will see him again.
Yeah, he did a great job as Sammy Preacher Boy Moore. Plays the son of a minister, which holds near and dear to our heart.
If he was that was really him playing that, I will see you on the blues circuit, sir.
Oh, yes.
I will see you later on.
Oh yes,
That's
phenomenal.
doggone sure. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's such a good movie. There's so much to it. Really worth seeing in the theater. So
that is decent of you. We walked into this movie blind. I had just saw the poster for it, and I saw nothing else. I didn't want to know anything about this film, and I'm so glad I did that. For those of you who know anything about it now, the best thing I would say is probably keep it to yourself, but
yeah,
how can you?
Let people experience this because it's really good, and it's one of those movies where you will learn more going to see it more than once. You will learn more just watching it multiple times. That's how the difference between good films and bad films is. Good films can be digested. Good films can be gone through, and you can get more out of it as you go through and pick over the bones later. So, all right, so let's start with the just general synopsis of what starts off. You got two World War I veteran brothers.
Yes. Shout out for the trench knife.
Yeah.
Whoever was the costume designer for that, we see you right there, giving the World War I vets a trench knife. That
and
was
all I
very
will
nice
say is
done.
this right here: only black folk would color coordinate with their trench knife.
Oh, listen.
I know my own people.
The costumes.
It's our people.
Listen, usually we wear t-shirts on here. I had to get in a character for this one. Listen, as a blues player, let me tell you what, them boys was clean as the Board of Health.
They was clean as a whitefish, as my father used to say.
Goodness, clean as a bar of soap. Man, them cats was clean.
Yes, yeah, and I love the costume design, the wardrobe, everything, every point of detail. Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Just got back from there for the Blues Fest 2025. So when I tell you what, that place is, they say there's so much blues in Clarksdale, you can reach out and grab a handful of it out of midair. Like that's just that thick out there. And let me tell you what, there's parts of the blues that we all try to say we don't acknowledge, but let me tell you what, it's all there in that spiritual that spirituality and all that mysticism, it's right there. And they do represent in this movie.
There are legends of people with the gift of making music so true. It can conjure spirits from the past and the future.
But I like that they represent a lot of things as tastefully as they can. But this is still a grown-up movie, y'all.
Yeah, this is not for children whatsoever, which is really, I mean, it's good that it's that way. It's the tone and the seriousness of it. And not only just one perspective. I like the fact that, you know, one of the brothers is more devil may care kind of, you know, whatever type attitude.
Let me tell you, Michael B. Jordan, I've always thought you a great actor, but playing two separate characters with two separate sets of mannerisms, I just go, yo, bro, like, that's Academy Award. I don't know if that means anything coming from me, but like, that was incredible.
Yeah,
just an incredible thing.
I love how both brothers react to their cousin playing the blues in a different way. They both celebrate it, but they do it in a way that's both like, whoa, like, this is like, I mean, I just love the way that they both react differently to everything, and it's such a good performance by him. And I don't think a lot of times he gets, you know, the credit for, you know, he's usually just physically imposing as a guy. This was some chops, and they did a good job of putting that in the movie.
All the support characters.
Yeah,
now,
cornbread.
Yeah, but cornbread.
Yeah, like so many characters. I mean, that have these names.
Know, there's so many people that played so well from so many different angles. Without spoiling it, we can't do that. So we'll just say the cinematography, the beautiful spectacle that we got to witness as a film lover. Thank you for that too. Yeah. The soundtrack.
Oh man, like the music in this, like honestly, there's some parts of this movie that have music that is from multiple eras, all kind of layered in there, and it totally works. And it really tells the story of music, not only music in black music in America.
Oh my goodness.
Back in the day, like everybody.
Let me tell you. As a blues musician, I cried. I cried in this movie. I cried yesterday watching this film. I cried. When they played a certain point of music, and they played that music, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. When it all came together, I'm telling you what, I lost my stuff because I saw myself in this too. I mean, I didn't just start playing blues. I've been playing blues for a while now. And to see this may cause maybe another blues revival, blues resurgence, and people checking in to where music came from, that delights my heart.
Y'all ready to drink? Y'all ready to sweat till y'all stink?
Hard now. Tropic Thunder was his pet project. This right here, I die on this hill. Them blues was important in that film, and the blues is the basis of all music that has ever been founded in America. Period.
Yes.
If you dig underneath it, there's a black hand down there somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. And I love that. And that is not shied away from in the film. So if we can start with the brothers coming back from Chicago, they've been gone. They come back to Clarksdale to start a business. That's basically what it starts as.
Yeah, we're going to open up the Juke joint. It's going to be easy, right? It's going to be easy down here in the South.
Yeah,
in the deep, Kentucky Fried Deep.
What I love about the way that they start is it's just entrepreneurship. It's just them coming back. We're going to start this. We've clearly been out doing shady stuff, working with Chicago gangsters and whatnot for all this time, but now we're back.
But what I love about them as characters is because they have been hardened veterans, and you can see, just different details on their faces, and like they've been through a lot. They don't come down as some kind of, they're not, how can I put it, very sheepish.
Listen here, this ain't no house party.
About their intentions and about who they are. That's why they made a name for themselves. They are brothers of ill repute.
Yes, they have, how can we say this? Malicious ambitions.
Not so much criminal activities as it was felonious.
Gangsta. They be out there on that gang stuff.
Gang.
Whole lot of gang.
A whole lot of what?
Gang.
Okay, is there like a particular type of gang? Like an activity?
A whole lot.
Okay, so y'all have several different things planned out.
Gang.
So yes, but like the real like Chicago outfit, like gangsters, okay? And so the good part of the movie that I love is that this first act, it just really gives us their background. You get to find out the good things about both brothers. You get to find out like not so clean things about both brothers, and all the ancillary characters that are around help to flesh out the picture.
But I gotta talk about Sammy, the preacher boy.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Sammy does great.
Preacher boy,
Little cousin.
Let me tell you what, little cousin preacher boy. As a preacher's son, my doggone self, as preachers' kids ourselves, let me tell you what, I feel every piece of that.
Everybody.
As a blues player, you gonna play for God. You gonna play for I felt all of that, man. I felt every piece of this movie, and you did a fantastic job like that. I wouldn't be surprised if he not only plays his own, but if we see him in further projects, like I certainly hope so.
Yeah, I love it, and I love the way his character is written. Like, you know, you find in the movie, like you see him when you first see him, he's literally picking cotton as everybody else comes out. Now, both of our parents are from the South. Both of our parents are the children of sharecroppers. Picking about 100 pounds of cotton before everybody gets up in the day is crazy work. Like,
man,
insane work. Like that.
With an 11-foot cotton sack.
That's insanity. Okay, so he brings that in before he's done anything else. That lets you know how bad he wants to play the blues, because he's doing this so he can have his quota done for the day, so that he can go do the rest of his time with everything else. And that's such a fleshed out bit of character, bit of story there. And I love it. And every bit of the film is handled in that way. Like I said, our parents are from the rural South, so we grew up with hearing about going out to pick cotton, hearing about, you know, being barefoot out in the fields, hearing about being out there all day. Like, you know, everybody thinks that this stuff is like a million years ago. It very well wasn't, okay? America's had about 60 years of treating black folk with dignity. Sorry, that's just the truth. It is what it is.
And in the midst of all that, plot twist. That's all we can say. That's all.
Plot twist, and that's all we're gonna do.
That's all I gotta say.
Hey, listen, there'll be a different time when we'll go into this with more depth. If you want to come back and check out our longer cut, that's cool. But for right now, we're just telling you, get to the theater and see this film.
Support
please.
this movie. This is the best film I've seen in the theater since Top Gun Maverick.
Legit.
I'd easily give this film a 5 out of 5. In 2025, from the hip, not even looking.
I mean,
5 out of 5.
honestly, it's been hard to get motivated to even care about movies lately. This one was worth
Where
seeing.
do you think we've been?
Man.
There's been nothing that's worth it going to see. Like,
Not
listen,
really.
we're movie review critics. We want to like review movies that mean something.
Yeah, man.
This movie's gonna mean something.
It really will. Because I watched Gladiator 2, and that was trash.
I saw it on Amazon Prime.
Trash.
And I was like, no.
I can't sing the blues,
I
but
hit the skip.
trash. It was trash. But no, seriously. Go see this movie. Support good directors. Support original content. This is the best original work in the theater since 2019.
Please do it.
Seriously.
Please.
All right. For the Super Roper Brothers,
Please.
I'm Brandon Roper.
Please.
He's Otis Roper.
I'm Otis Roper.
And we're still
Please.
the Super Roper Brothers.
Go support it. Go watch that movie. Go watch that movie. Go watch the movie.
Black. How hard could it be?
It's the wrong key. Still the wrong key. This ain't as easy as Delroy Lindo make it look.
Wait, what key do I need?
That's a whole other outtake.
All right, hold on. Let's keep going. All right. We'll do this. All right, we're gonna keep doing. We're gonna keep it rolling. All right, so.
There's a marker?
No, we're good. We're already in here. We're in there.
Okay.
So. All right.
I'm ready to sweat till y'all stink.